Rose is a mineral formation which you can find here in Qatar in the desert. You can even buy yourself something like that as a souvenir. This was a very unique project, and the construction lasted 10 plus years, and it was designed by Jean Noël, a French architect. Now they incorporated as well an old palace into this museum. So when we finish with the galleries, then we enter into the old palace, and you can even make pictures of the old palace. Now, unfortunately, 5 of the galleries are undergoing renovations, so it is not possible.
It's okay.
This gallery here, you can hear me, right? This gallery here talks about the life at the sea, and here you see as well some demonstrations because it would tell from where that family is. It was like their origin. For example, are they from, let's say, Persia or from Palestine or from Syria or here? It was a way of communication. Why was that important? Because here this gallery talks about the life at the sea and as well about the pearl industry. So it was very important during that time for the pearl industry. A lot of people would come and search for a job and like out and give them a place where they can sleep in the courtyard or somewhere else. The door, and then maybe they would help them out or make them a place where they can sleep in the courtyard or somewhere else. So it was very they would spend literally 4 months on them, and this was the equipment they used, and they looked as well like this. They had like a protection, and they had as well a net around their neck. Why? Because when they would pick the oysters, they would put them inside. They would even have a stone on their feet. As you can see, they will put it on their feet so they can reach the bottom as soon as possible, because it was around, the depth was around 20 to 25 meter, and they would need to hold their breath because back in the days there were no oxygen. Okay, we'll start now over. Okay, I know you want to have more fun here, but are we ready to move on? We're now making a video. Awesome fish. No. In that case, sometimes it's also.
So what are you guys doing?
Trying to collect oysters.
We are collecting oysters.
I never experienced it.
Ooh.
You don't have to hit it.
Woo, 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 woo.
Some samples of the traditional dhow boats. They would spend around 4 months in the summer on those boats.
Metri.
But that's my cousin's brother. That's my baby. Oh my bad child. It is still linked to that pearl industry and to the life at the coast, at the sea. Because here in Qatar, they were called Qadar, sea people, and then you would have as well the ones, the Bedouins. Besides that, even the people living at the sea would migrate for a few months, and then they would spend them in the desert. Why? Because of the animals, because of the vegetation, so they can eat from that vegetation. So that would happen from, let's say, January. They would spend as well and live in the desert, meaning that Qataris have a connection with the sea as well as with the desert. So it's both ways, because this pearl industry was very important for them. And here we see some samples of the traditional dhow boats. They would spend around 4 months in the summer on those boats.
Hi.
This carpet made entirely of pearls and diamonds, kept showcased in the Qatar National Museum as a product of India. Pearl carpet of Baroda. Rare treasure, embroidered with around 1.5 million Basra pearls, commissioned by the Maharaja of Baroda, Gaikwad Khanderao, in around 1865, intended as a cover chadar for the tomb of Prophet Muhammad, Medina. The carpet is covered with Gulf pearls, diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, and rubies. It was described by famous auctioneers Sotheby's as undeniably one of the most remarkable objects ever created.
Locked them overnight, and that was an extremely difficult time for Qatar. They were accused of some things which they found completely unjustified. So they stood, they really stood against the pressure which was really put on them. But it was a very difficult time for Qatar because literally overnight they even split families and the economy was cut off. So they had to turn to themselves and they had to create an economy. They had to, as you can see, explain a little bit more about this gallery. This is about the research they are doing and as well about their vision they have. Here you see it along with people living in Qatar coming from many different backgrounds, but we are all living in peace and harmony here. Now I'm going to tell you that's not necessarily because everyone is amazing, nice and honest. The criminal rate in Qatar is extremely low. Why? They have very strict regulations and they will deport someone straight away. Now there is everywhere as well CCTV, and due to those strict regulations, the crime rate really stays very low, and that's why the people are really living in peace and harmony. As a female, you can go out at any time, anywhere. Of course, the same applies for women. So it's a very safe country. Anything you lose, you will find again. If not in the same place, then just asking the lost and found. Probably someone handed it over to the security.
Museum of Islamic Arts, and we go back and show the fort.
Manal, look at this fish, it looks so delicious.
I don't see her.
Come here.
Guys, say hi. Zed, Arsh, Manal, Maitri, Zoe, Picha, Paisha, Ma'am.